in today. It must be 3 o'clock because you're at Mimi's house. And this is Mimi. And today we're going to do a craft. I really like to do lots of crafts. And I hope you like to too. And we're going to do something today with very simple, easy, and we're going to make a card. And you can make a card and give it to yourself. You can give it to mom or dad or to whoever you would like to. Maybe you want to set it up in your room so you can look at it for a while before you give it to somebody else. So to make a card, there's different kinds of paper that you can use. This is something that's a little bit heavier, and it's called card stock. And this is what might be used on your mom's computer if she's going to make a card on the computer. Now this is just a piece of paper, and it's like a piece of typing paper. You probably don't know what a typewriter is, but it's a piece of paper that can be used in your computer too. If you don't have either one of these, any kind of paper is going to work. If you have a piece of notebook paper that has the lines on it, that's okay. If there's just a piece of paper that is torn off a notepad, there's nothing the matter with that either. And I have some colored pens that I'm going to use, but if you don't have any colored pens, use your Crayolas or some colored pencils, or maybe just a pen or even a pencil. Anything that writes is going to work. And you don't have to know how to spell. And so what we need to do is fold our paper. So if we're going to make a small card, why, you probably want to fold it a couple times. So this is the longest part of the paper. So I'm going to fold those two ends together and try to make sure that the ends match and press down nice. Now, if you want to fold it again, it's easy to do with this paper that's not very thick. Then what you can do is you have a small card and you can write on the outside. Then you could write on over here on this side and over here on this side to have something to put on the inside of your card. Okay, if you know how to make your name, or you might want to do that on the back of the card, and you can just put your name down here. Okay, I'm going to lay this one down and use this card stock paper to fold it over. And I'm going to get my glasses on so I can make sure that I have I'm meeting these two ends really good. And I'm going to press down on there. Now this is going to be a bigger card, so you could make something on the front, but again, you could make something on two places here on the inside. So you have that on both cards. It's just that this one was a little bit smaller than this. Excuse me. Okay, what would you like to draw on the outside? Well, if you have a pet, maybe you want to draw a picture of your pet. Maybe you want to draw a picture of yourself. How about a picture of your family? Or if you are looking out your window or your door, you see maybe some flowers blooming. And everybody likes flowers. So let's make a pink flower, and what I'm doing is a tulip. Now the outside of the tulip looks something like this. And I just colored it in, but I didn't color in real good. But you can color in the whole thing if you want, or you can leave it like this. Okay, well, the flower isn't out there just sitting by itself. It has to be coming from the ground, so it has a stem. So that's easy to do. We'll just draw this stem, and we are going to color in that stem. Okay, there's the stem of the flower. Now that flower probably has leaves. So I'm going to draw one leaf on here, and I'm going to color it in. And sometimes on some flowers, the other leaf comes out at the same place, just on the other side of the stem. And on some flowers, it comes out a little bit different place than where the first one came out. So that's what I'm going to do, is make these leaves come out in two different places on this stem. Now that does look kind of rough if we don't go ahead and color this in. So this will help you to stay in the lines, because you already drew some lines for your flower. And if you get out of the lines, that's okay, because, hey, that happens. It's no big deal. If you're using a pencil, well, you could always erase. Okay, we're going to make this come around like that. And you'll just have to use your imagination that that's the other side of this tulip. Now, what do we want to put on the inside? Well, I don't know. What do you think you want to put? Well, on this card, these pins kind of came through on the inside. And so I think I will just leave that side alone, and I will put something over here. But I think I'll write a note. And I really like this pink. That's what you call hot pink. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Well, okay. I am going to say, I love you. Okay. I love you. Now, if you can't spell, there's another way that you could write this in your note. How about if you made the kind of I, like the I like you see out of, because it still isn't I, and then we'll make a heart for love, and we'll just draw the letter U So here's another way to say, I love you. Now, you might want to sign your name. And if you can put your name, you can put it down here. But if you can't write yet, one thing you can do is to put X, X, and O, O. Now, do you know what that means? That means hugs and kisses. And that's what we want to share with somebody that we love. So if you put even just one X and one O, it means a hug and a kiss. So that's the way you can sign your card. So I hope you had fun today in making a card and in writing a note on your card on the inside to tell somebody that you love them. And, you know, the way that we have to give hugs right now is just kind of like that. And that's what I'm giving to you. I'm giving you a hug and a kiss. See you tomorrow at 3.